Hello people and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm just going to flat out say this to begin. I'm not a big fan of this movie, but I did want to talk about it. I've not seen anyone anywhere ever talk about this movie. I don't think it was seen that much. I could be wrong. But in my opinion, I would describe this film as American Psycho, but British and about music. In this movie, Nicholas Hoult plays an AR man. These people basically deal with the production side of music. They try and put it all over the world. They also look into specific bands and stuff to try and find potential songs that could be big hits. Also this film is maybe in like the 1990s, I believe 1997. At least looking up, that's what it says it's maybe. I'm unsure how accurate that is, cause it could be the book timeline, as this film is based off of a book. But Nicholas Hoult's character's main goal is to become the head of the A&R. But his way of doing that is to try and kill off any competition. What sounds interesting, but I don't think the film does a lot with it. Now, I actually quite like Nicholas Hoult in this. I think he's doing a pretty decent job. But a big reason why I call this film or refer to it as British American Psycho is because a lot of the dialogue feels heavily influenced by American Psycho. The whole idea of a serial killer being this guy with a lot of money and basically being manipulative, like a whole jerk, and that's who we're focusing on, is also a very American Psycho thing. Though of course American Psycho was definitely probably not the first thing to do it. But this film still gives me the vibe of we're trying to do American Psycho, but it's just not working. Oh, also, this is just something I wanted to say. James Gordon is in this. I have no idea why. He feels dead out of place to be in this movie. Like, I'm pretty sure you compared all of the stuff he's been in. This feels dead out of place. But yeah, he's in it. Not amazingly, but he's in the film for some reason. The main character, played by Nicholas Hoult, also will at times break the fourth wall, but there's one time where he's directly talking to the audience. We see him talking, while most of the other stuff is narration. Like, it's fine, I just found it about a bit weird of a choice. It's kinda annoying with this film, as I like the concept slightly. I think Nicholas Hoult isn't a bad choice for this movie, but the writing just feels like it gives him nothing to really work with. There's also moments what are maybe more comedic, and they don't really work in my opinion. There's only one scene what I found funny, but it's because it's so random and out of place in the movie. Also just want to say this in case you plan on watching this movie, because you can do that. I just don't like this movie, but you might enjoy it. There's a scene where they say what is a ableist and offensive word. At least in the UK it very much is. It's considered quite offensive. Now, I can't give it the benefit of the doubt that the main character, yes, would say that, as he's not meant to be good. You're not meant to like this main character. Also, the film's set in 1990s. if it is set in 1997, it would have been considered that offensive at the time. By the way, I just want to point that out in case that causes you to be like, oh yeah, I'm not interested anymore. What is understandable. Overall, just by the end of this movie, I just didn't really feel anything. The film is quite bland at times. Well, again, I just don't feel like I get anything from the film, and it's just not that interesting. You know, once again, like I said, I think the concept could have been used well. Now, I have no idea if this is accurate to a book, it might not be, or if this is really like the book, but yeah, I still just did not enjoy this film. There's even a scene in this movie, and if I'm remembering American Psycho correctly, it's basically the exact same scene, just different, and like not even different, it's very similar. I could be wrong about that. If I'm right, I'll try and see. I'll put up something. Overall, this film was just kind of bland, and there's that Nicholas Hoult once again does a good job in it, in my opinion, but the writing and the side characters kind of just leaves a feeling of nothing. If you're really interested in a movie like this, where it's about someone who's rich and is getting away with all these crimes and stuff, American Psycho. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Though it can, like, it's a dark comedy. Also, this isn't really the same as the main character isn't rich, but is about a main character who's a killer, and that is Maniac. The remake, I don't know about the original. I haven't seen the original Maniac. Probably should maybe try and check that out, but yeah, this film wasn't for me. If you're interested in the idea of it, maybe check it out. I don't know where exactly you can watch it, but yeah, I would probably give this film 2 stars or maybe even 1. The main thing what kind of holds it is Nicholas Hoult's performance, but overall the film just isn't great in my opinion. Like I said, it can be quite uninteresting at times, and even when it does get interesting, it feels like it goes nowhere almost. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. I post reviews on this channel. If you want to see those, this is a review also. If you didn't like this video, you can dislike it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching once again. That's all, and goodbye.